Welcome back.
That's too early, bitch. Too early. Too early. We're barely starting. I gotta bring in the intro.
Oh.
We got Luke.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know Luke, I just barely learned that I know Luke. Barely. Like, that didn't make any sense. 2 months ago, I met him. He's Sunny's boyfriend.
He exists.
Everybody. He exists. She kept giving me the excuse. He goes to another school.
Yeah,
he lives in another country. I'm like, dude, nobody believes those. I tried that in high school. Anyway, play the intro, Eric.
Nice.
Okay, welcome back. Eric, I'm going to be completely honest with you, bro. You were missing for like 15 minutes right now, and we tried to do the podcast without you.
Okay.
And it didn't work.
It didn't work. I wasn't fucking recording one of the mics on your thing. Bro, you got to be here on time, dog. This is your house.
Like,
you live
bro,
here.
we're hungry. Like, this is like dinner time right now. Right now, I'm supposed to be at EDC, and I'm here trying to eat dinner.
You're not at EDC.
I'll be at EDC.
When this comes out, Sunny will be at EDC.
I'm at EDC right now.
Yes. Probably wearing some fucking inappropriate shit.
We're not talking about that.
We might bring it up. All right. So, Luke.
Yes.
Let's get into it, man. You're Sunny's boyfriend.
I am.
That is wild. Bro.
I know.
How do you feel about that?
No comment.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's crazy. Like, Sunny Marie's never fucking introduced us to anybody. So when she said it, I was like, what?
They were all very shocked.
Yeah, she brought it up, and then we didn't meet you for like 4 months. Dog.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, when am I gonna? And I'm like, this dude doesn't exist. Then I said she's doing that fucking made up boyfriend shit. And I'm like, all right, bro, like, come on, you're 22, like. You don't have to make up your boyfriend, like, if you get it. We brought it up on the last podcast, but with Stephanie, but we thought like she's on the down low lesbian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of like we never saw a boyfriend. And I'm like, Sunny, it'll be fine.
It was a common thing it was me and my best friend were dating for the past like 6 years.
Yeah, because we think like, okay, there's a family party. She's gonna bring a +1. All right, cool. And then her best friend showed up. I'm like, dude, that is something weird. But she's not. So great. Luke.
Hooray.
You're from, I just found out because we recorded this, so I'm not going to act fake. I thought you were from Florida, but you were actually born in Haiti.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, bro. Look, you got foreign. You got a foreign boyfriend. You speak French?
A little bit.
A little bit. Give me a little something. Break something off for me.
Break something now.
Like French. Say a little bit of French. Don't actually fucking like. Don't turn around and twerk for me. Say something in French for me. For the people.
For the people. La vie est très jolie.
God damn, bro. I got a boner, Eric. Jesus Christ. So that is the language of love, French. And Sonny, it makes sense. It does make sense now. You know what I mean? This guy's okay with me. Okay. Eric, do you have any questions for Luke? Did we get started?
What are your intentions?
Oh my god, that's funny.
You're just gonna have to wait to find that out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Eric, don't let him kick my ass.
Don't let him.
Okay.
I'm going to just tell you, bro. You can be a little mean to her. That's fine. I don't care. You know, I don't care. Don't hit her.
No. She abuses me.
I don't.
Dude,
I'm stronger than him. So
that comes with being around Sunny. She's just gonna hit you.
Yep.
She's gonna mentally abuse you,
For no
emotionally
reason.
abuse you,
bullshit.
physically abuse.
Bullshit.
Abuse you.
No, you sound stupid. Yeah,
shit.
shut the fuck up already.
But yeah, I mean that's cool, man. I mean, I know you guys are young. You guys are doing your thing, and it's crazy. He's like 2 years older than you, bro. I'm a year older than Sandy. Well, I'm 6 months older than Sandy. Yeah, you're old. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, that 24 to 22, like that's the same life. I think like if you were 22 dating somebody that was like 26 plus, that's like the next stage in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like they're in a different chapter in their life already.
Yeah, you're not gonna connect with somebody the way you'll connect with somebody within like the 3 years or the 2.5 to 3 year span like of difference.
Yeah.
You'll connect with that person. But look at me. I'm giving dating advice.
Don't take his dating.
The only serious relationship I ever had, I'm married to her, bro. So
Hey, that's good.
Hey, I did all right.
Yep.
I got twin girls and I got a wife and now I just work to get paid and to buy diapers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, bro. So let's get into something, just anything. Sunny Marie brought this subject up, and I'm gonna kind of.
I did.
Might put you on blast, dog. I don't know. She just said I want to talk about this on the next one. I'm like, we're gonna have Luke on there, and she's like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm like, let's do it.
I don't remember.
The subject.
Go ahead.
Is what is your opinion of posting your significant other on social media?
Me, I think there's no need for that because I don't need any other person.
He's hiding me.
Okay, that's what you assume. But I don't need no other people to come tell me about my personal life. Somebody that I'm with, that I'm trying to pursue a relationship with. There's no point of having other opinions that don't matter.
That's okay. No, that's a valid point. I mean, some people are more private than others. I'm not private. Like I put everything. If somebody, I think somebody knows. If people know where I live. You know what I mean? I'm worried about that now. But yeah, you're private too. Yeah, you are private.
Yeah, I am.
Exactly.
But I got like, I have enough respect to be like, let me put it out there that I'm in a relationship, not because like I felt like I needed to, but because it was like, I want to show that this is the person I'm spending my time with.
Okay, I can understand where you're coming
from. That
from.
also makes sense too. I mean, look, I'm trying to just not get into their first fight ever on YouTube. That would be crazy. Honestly, no, you guys fight. I'm trying to get viral. No. Look, you guys both bring up valid points. They're both valid points. When I dated Sandy for a while, it was like a few months. I didn't post her. We were official, all that shit. I didn't post her mainly because I was like, I don't know, like I don't want people to like worry about who I'm dating or or people that are gonna like hate on like whatever choice I'm making because that's my choice, So I didn't post. I didn't post her, and then after a while, she posted me. Right? She posted me on her social media, which is usually how it goes. The girl posts first, and then the guy has to like come after, maybe eventually. But yeah. So what I did is like, man, I don't want her to feel like she's the only one trying. So I didn't even think about it. It wasn't that serious to me. And so like a Woman Crush Wednesday on fucking Instagram, I just posted her. And then people were like, what the fuck, right? It's like you get a reaction. But I don't think there's too much significance on it because it's how you guys treat each other.
Yeah. And
if you guys treat each other like shit, or if you guys are trying to hide something, you can tell even without somebody posting you on social media. Look at Sonny's fucking stink face on his side. So I like that. Both opinions are valid. Both opinions of Eric. Do you have any opinion on that? On posting girls on social media?
He blocks us all and then posts everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't block you. I hide my story from you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Wow.
And I thought it was crazy because I think I caught you slipping like a month ago. Because you posted something on your main story.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's already
did.
gone. The story is deleted, but I was like, I haven't showed Sunny. I'm like, whoa, this guy is spitting game right now, bro. Hey, you got it like that, dog? You got it. You know what I mean? You got it. Whatever. Cool.
He's looking for the picture.
He's looking. Eric, don't worry, bro. It came down already.
Well, I'm making sure that it's still hiding from you.
Oh, dude.
You're a jerk.
You just straight up post.
All right.
But what does it matter? Like, who do you think I'm gonna fucking tattle on you? You know what I mean, dude?
Louis would tattle on you by accident.
You know what?
Yeah.
We were talking about that yesterday, actually,
we were.
Because we were at Peter Piper.
Because oh yeah.
We were,
was
right?
with us,
Yeah, he was with us. Yeah. So I have this thing where I can keep a secret, right? But you absolutely have to tell me what I'm going to tell you right now. You don't fucking repeat to anybody. You better not. I'll fucking kill you if you ever tell anybody. I'm being serious. Don't ever fucking tell anybody. I'm about to tell you this. That's literally what you have to say, because if not, I'll forget, and I'll be like, hey, did you know that Sunny is a bitch. And she's like, I told you not to tell anybody. And I'm like, everybody knows. You know, I'm kidding. That's a bad example. But no, I have spilled the beans on some secrets that I didn't know were secrets. You have to like straight up tell me, hey, bro, don't fucking tell. So I guess it's kind of good that Eric's hiding the story from me, because sometimes I'll just be like, hey, do you know that Eric like
I'm
has
very
this,
good at keeping secrets. Very good at keeping secrets.
No, yeah, you are. You do have that. That's a good quality that you have, because I've told you some shit that I'm like, you better not fucking repeat this. And then, and yeah, I know my secret's safe with Sunny. Sunny is actually, damn, I have to be nice to you. Sunny is actually somebody that like, if I'd be like, Sunny, I call her at 3 a.m, I'm on my way. There's something in my trunk. I need you to fucking hide it. She'd be like, okay, where do I meet you? Like, she won't even ask me, what is it? Where, why? What did you do? None of that shit. She's like, okay, come now. Let's do this. Like, and that's cool. I, on the other hand, I need to know, bro. I need to know. I'll still do it. She's my sister. I'll still do it. But I'm like, what the fuck happened? Come now, but you need to explain to me what I'm about to get myself into. And the cool thing is that that's a maybe a bad quality of mine, but not because I need to know because I'm gonna say no, but it's because like curiosity for me kills the fucking cat. Like, I just want to know everything about the I want to know about the chisme. The chisme. We talked about this on the podcast that got deleted because we didn't have your fucking mic on. Oh. But you spoke French right now. Yeah. And that's crazy because you were only in Haiti like as a young child, and you know some French. We're Hispanic. We live. I could spit and it'll hit the border. You know what I mean? It'll hit the wall that Trump built. You know what I mean? You know that big ass wall. Mm-hmm. I could spit and it hit it right. Between me and Sunny, we fucking don't speak any Spanish, like hardly anything. I can speak enough to defend myself. Sunny just understands. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand it, and I'm like, hold on, let me go find someone who speaks Spanish.
Right. And it's because we're what you call the no sabo kids. Eric is also a no sabo kid.
Big time.
No Spanish.
Eric is less than the both of us for sure, though.
Yeah, Eric understands less and speaks less. But I can speak it now only because I was forced to learn in like a sales job that I had before. Yeah. I worked at Verizon for like the 50th time, I'm going to tell you guys. But yeah, that's how I had to learn, because it was all commission. And I'm like, I'm going to lose sales. I was losing sales. I'm like, okay, now this shit's affecting my money. Like, fuck that. I'm not going to let this shit affect my money. So I was like learning, saying the wrong tense. Like, in Spanish, the tense sometimes are way different than they are in English. Yep. Sometimes you say the subject before the predicate in Spanish than in English. French is similar because France and Spain are like this. Right? A little bit of geography.
Jesus
I was going to say geometry. God damn. I'm not that dumb, I promise. I almost have a bachelor's. Almost. I need a year that I never went back to.
Running into that problem is a very like nerve-wracking situation. Like, I've had to talk to parents and that only speak Spanish. Mm-hmm. That's extremely difficult because I'm like, man, like these, like they know Spanish, they're talking fast, and I have no idea what you just said. Yeah,
that's a problem. That is a problem. I mean, it's like my parents set it up because they were like, you know what?
Eventually, you're not gonna need it.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? You need English. You need to learn English first. English is more important. Don't worry about Spanish. And because in school, it's an advantage. In school, because it's an advantage in a border town because mostly everybody are Spanish speaking first, and then you have to do your schoolwork in English. Yeah. And so since we spoke English, it came more natural to us than to our like Spanish first friends. You know what I mean? And but after you graduate, it's no fucking like now you're at the disadvantage in this town because everybody wants you to speak Spanish to them. Mm-hmm. You know, I'll walk up, somebody will approach me, and they just because of how beanerish I look, they want to speak Spanish to me, and I'm like, fuck. And the way whenever it's your second language, I don't know if this works for you now because now you speak more English than you do French, but when it's your second language, I have to say it in English and then translate it to Spanish, so I have like a lag. You know what I mean? And it's like, fuck, yeah, that's just tough. But yeah, I get why they wanted us to learn English, because back then my dad has stories of like them going to school when they were younger.
They'd be made fun of, or like
the teacher would
harder
like
for them.
harsh on them if they spoke Spanish. It was like racism back then. Like they didn't want you to act Mexican in school. Yeah. And I've heard that from my mom, from my dad, like from all the elder, generation. It's like no Spanish in class, no Spanish. Like, and now beaners are running left and right, dog. Like it's crazy. Mr. Miss. You hear that shit. Don't tell me you don't hear it.
I do.
Yeah. And so I'm just letting Eric know now. You're gonna have to learn Spanish, my boy.
I have a story on that actually.
What is it?
Yesterday.
What's that?
No, yesterday. On Saturday.
Was I there? Why are you looking at me?
No.
Oh.
No, everything's about you. I went to a band thing that I had at 3, and we went to Texas Roadhouse after.
Right.
Okay.
Wow. And you didn't invite us?
I was out of town. That's cool.
I
Keep
was
going
here.
on.
And so I put in like the reservation online. And then we get to the table, and we're going to the table, and then the waitress that like the host that like walks you to the table.
Right.
She said something in Spanish. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was like, so how's your day going?
Oh, so she automatically knew like this is a no sabo kid, because I probably asked him like, do you need to use the restroom? And you're like, yeah. And you just kept walking behind her. Yeah, no, I get it. That happens a lot. It happens a lot. And you get like, you feel bad about it, and you hate that like people pick on you for it. But it's kind of like, God, like, where do you stand? There's like a famous quote from the Selena movie. You ever seen the Selena movie?
No.
God, you gotta put him on game,
You've
bro.
never seen the Selena movie?
Bro, that is like a staple in Hispanic culture. If you have not seen Selena, you need to get off this podcast, go eat. I know you're hungry, but as you're eating, watch the Selena movie, bro, because we're gonna quiz you after. No. But anyways, there's a line in there where her dad, because they're Hispanic, like she was born in Texas, and her parents are Mexican, right? Mm-hmm. And so her grandparents are Mexican. So there's talking about how hard it is to be a Mexican American, like an American born Mexican, right? A Chicano, a Hispanic. And he says, you have to be more Mexican than the Mexicans and more American than the Americans. Because if you're lacking in the American side, people are like, oh, this guy, he's Mexican, and they'll have like a prejudice towards you, right? And then if you don't act Mexican enough, the Mexican side are like, oh, you sold out. You're American. You think you're better than us. You think you're that. And it's like, you have pressure from both sides. Yeah. And that's weird. And I'm over here talking about being prejudiced, and I'm like, dude, he's black. I think he knows what being prejudiced is. You know what I mean? I'm colorblind. I'm actually colorblind, but I know you're black, bro. You know what I mean? We stepped over that. I don't want to step over that. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, it's just a cool little culture thing. I like talking about culture with you because it's like you don't know any of this.
Yeah, I don't.
Who do I talk to about this? Everybody else goes through it. What are you guys doing under there?
He's pushing me.
Dude, that's weird, bro. We're gonna get banned on fucking YouTube. He's pushing me. All right, that is fucking. What the?
He was pushing me.
All right.
It's because you got too close.
I was trying to scoot in, and then your knee pushed me away. I was like, oh, no.
Sunny, let's just move on. Do you have any questions for Luke?
Ask me some questions. Go ahead.
Every time I ask him questions, he doesn't want to answer.
Yeah.
Well, just bring it up. Let's see if
you have questions for me.
I don't.
See, because he doesn't care.
He does care. Do you care, bro?
I do.
I believe him. I don't know why, but I do. Seems very sincere guy.
Yeah.
You ask questions. I don't know.
She didn't have no questions.
I don't. I'm not prepared.
So, there was like a couple of things that they didn't want me to touch on. So I'm like, right before, I'm like, God damn, hold on. Let me make sure. It's back to the I can't keep a secret type shit. I'm fucking really worried. All right, bro. So you came, obviously, and I'm going to say obviously, you came to El Paso because you're in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it happens. I'm like, you're not from here. Why would you come live here? Military. Got it. Yeah. That's what it is.
Be my first choice. I didn't even know El Paso existed.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm from here, and like I know, you know what I mean. It's a bigger town than it used to be, but yeah.
But it's not a known town.
It's not a famous town. Like people aren't gonna be like
Houston and stuff like that, but I didn't know about El Paso.
Yeah. Like if you talk about Texas, you're gonna know Dallas, Austin, Houston, maybe Galveston. Am I missing anything?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Yeah, those are like the 5, right? Was that 5? Those are the 5.
6. Like
Lubbock, no. Like people are, Lubbock is like
Fort Worth.
I think Lubbock is smaller than us.
Fort Worth.
Is it really?
Yeah. Dallas is part of Fort Worth. They call it the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, but yeah, I get it, bro. I mean, this town is, what do you think about it so far? And be honest.
I mean, when I first got here, I didn't really like it. I was like, this is weird. Everything's so different from what I'm used to, because I'm used to Florida. So there's a lot to do in Florida. I came here. There's not a lot to do here. But now I've learned to like it because it's peaceful.
Because I'm here. Because I'm here. That's why he likes it.
Yeah, okay.
God damn. the next episode, we're like, well, they broke up, guys. Yeah, so, okay, that's cool, man. I like to hear stuff like that. I'm very curious, like, what the outside opinion of El Paso is. I love El Paso. Like, I always tell everybody, like, I have a lot of pride from being here. I know that there's not, like, crazy amount to be proud of, but you just have to kind of be here to understand here.
It's where you grew up.
It's where you grew up. Yeah, like you rep it. You know what I mean? Like that's like, you know, I got it like tatted on me. You know what I mean?
He does.
I have a sweet bread that says El Paso.
A concha.
A little concha. But yeah, so okay. Well, let's get into another subject here. So let's take the heat off Luke for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we recorded the last Mother's Day podcast a little bit ahead of time. Sunny Marie is going out of town, so we're recording this podcast ahead of time. So literally,
I'll be at EDC right now.
Yeah, when this drops, Sunny's gonna be wearing something very inappropriate, listening to really loud fucking dubstep, and I'm gonna be just hoping that she gets home safe. That's it. That's it. But that's cool. Sunny Marie is like an avid concert goer. And I get it. I love concerts. When I was younger, I would go to, and I kind of introduced her to like the concert scene. So I get
it's very expensive now.
Huh?
Very.
It was you. It was me, dog. It was me.
He started me on that.
Yeah. I took her like when she was like 15. I took her to go see Slipknot. When she was 16, I took her to Sun City Music Festival, which was like a baby 14. EDC.
Yeah. I was 14.
You were 14, yeah. It was like a baby EDC for El Paso. It was the
we went to Neon Desert.
Neon Desert. Yeah, I took her I'm like, all right, let's go. Fuck it. Like, and so I lit a small fuse.
It's not small.
And it exploded, dog. But all I did was look, I got a bomb here. I did this. And now it's like, you know what I mean? EDC, fucking Ultra Music Festival.
Escape Halloween.
Yeah, so
Beyond Wonderland.
I don't know how she pays for this shit.
I don't know either.
I don't even want to know about your fucking credit card debt, bro. This shit's crazy.
We're not talking about that.
It's crazy because like that's like the common thing though now. I even my friends talk about it, like, dude, just go fucking out of town, put it on your credit card, and I'm like, dog, I cannot. You know what I mean?
do not recommend it.
That's a lot you gotta pay back.
It's a lot you gotta pay back, and it's for like only a weekend, right? And that's kind of how I look at it. I get the experience, the memories last for a lifetime. But I want the cash in my motherfucking hand. You know what I mean? So that's the difference between you and I.
Yeah, the wallet won't look so good.
No.
That's all right.
I'm going to EDC broke.
Broke? Hell yeah.
She's not.
Dude, this guy's cool, man. He's going to be like, you want some? That's cool. That's nice. So, what was I talking about? I was going to say we were going to change over because I was like, we're recording this podcast. Oh, I was on a trip, which is why we recorded the Mother's Day podcast with Mom earlier. I was in Austin celebrating my sister-in-law graduating, Mary. What's up? If you watch the podcast, congratulations. She doesn't watch it. If she doesn't watch it,
she hates you.
You're a jerk, bro. So we were over there, and I caught a flight out. Sandy drove with the twins with her family and stuff, and early, like on Wednesday, but I couldn't skip work for some prior stuff that I had to get done for sure before the end of the week. So I flew out Friday evening, and then I flew back. And so the flights went okay. I got there on time and everything. But the morning, I had to fly back Sunday morning. And when I flew back, I had to get up. I had to be there like at 5 a.m., right? Because, you know, when they tell you, like, show up 3 hours earlier. Or whatever. My flight left at 8. And so I was up at like 4:15, like fucking showering, getting my stuff, changing, getting out of there.
You know, getting the earliest flight is like, it's like the cheapest flight. Like, it's always the cheapest flight. But you're going through it. When my flights are usually like at 5:30, I have to be there at 3. It's crazy. I just don't sleep. And I'll sleep on the plane.
I get it. Yeah. And that's where I was getting to. I'm like, fuck it. It's fine. It's early, but I'll get some sleep on the plane. That's what I'll do. Like, I'll get there and I'll fucking... And then we had to, like... The only flight that I could find was Austin to Phoenix. And then Phoenix back to El Paso.
Oh, God.
So what a piece of shit. Like, you literally got to Phoenix, get off the plane, go to the next one, wait 10 minutes, and then it was going to fly out. Or 20 minutes, and then flew back. Another hour back this way. So it's a waste of time. It's a 2.5-hour flight one way to Phoenix, and then an hour back to El Paso. Which is I don't recommend it. So I was like, fuck it. Well, I can at least get another 3 hours. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to have 2 hours on this flight, another hour back. So I'm like, I get cozy. I pick my seat, you know, and I'm like, all right, as soon as we take off, like, I panic during like the takeoff. I'm like, fuck. And then once we're in the air, like once we lift and then we level out, I'm like, all right, I'm good now. So I'm like, let me fucking...
Are you okay?
Bro, what did I tell you about snacks? Was it the fucking chile that did that to your throat?
No, I just been coughing.
Oh. You've been coughing.
Oh, my God. I can't. Jeez, bro. Stay over there, man. Gosh. Kidding. So we're fucking... I'm on the flight, and we're... I'm about to fall asleep, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I get like a little cozy. I kind of do this thing.
Sleeping on a flight is so
so
uncomfortable. So like everyone's staring at you. Everyone can see you.
Yeah. And at that point, I'm like, I am sleepy. Like, I am struggling to stay awake. So I like did this because the Southwest flights, they fucking pack them in. So you're like this. And I'm like, all right, I got a little comfortable. I'm going to fall asleep here. I fall asleep here, but I guess I kind of did this. And you know, when you do that, you're more likely to snore. So I'm fucking asleep, right? And I can hear a lady, like the stewardess, going back and forth. And I'm like, oh, she's serving drinks because they serve, you know, do you want a soda? Do you want a mixed drink? Whatever, they'll make you. And I'm like, oh, she sees me asleep. She won't bother me. Like, she's not going to wake me up to ask if I want something to drink. So I'm like, boom. And I can hear her walking back. And then finally, I can hear, sir. And there's 2 women sitting next to me. So I'm like, fuck, she's talking to me. And then I feel this, sir.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it scared me because she grabbed me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Thank you. That's what I answer with, right? Because I'm thinking she's asking if I want drinks. She's like, sir, you are snoring way too loud. Bro, I was so fucking embarrassed. So embarrassed because... If you don't know, I snore. Yeah, sometimes when I'm tired, I snore really loud.
No, Louis, I used to be able to sleep with you in the same house. I cannot sleep with you in the same house anymore, bro.
Yeah.
The last time we slept in the same room was like a hotel room that we went to go do a job out of town. Uh-huh. I could not sleep, bro. I threw a pillow at you.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I knew that, right? I knew that before.
But you usually stop yourself.
No, yeah, but when I was that was back when I was overweight. Like I'm still kind of fat, right? I'm not like peak physical form. I'm about 215 pounds, 210 poundish, but I was close to 300 pounds.
Wow.
And so when you're that big, you snore that fucking loud, right?
Yeah.
And so when I started asking Sandy as I was losing weight, I'm like, hey, I feel more rested. Am I snoring still? And she's like, no, actually, you don't snore as loud as you used to. You don't snore hardly ever. And I'm like, oh, shit. So now I don't snore as much. So I went on the plane knowing like, oh, if I'm going to be snoring, it's not going to be that loud.
Yeah.
But I guess since I lacked so much sleep because I woke up at 4 a.m, the girls, I struggled to fall asleep. You drunk called me. Like
I did not drunk call you. You called me.
No, bro, you didn't call me. We already went over this in the podcast. I showed you received phone call. Luke even agreed. So and then so I asked.
No, but he said I called him at the bar.
Yes, he called. She also called me at the bar.
He's like, you called me at the bar. He called me first. He did call me first.
No, you FaceTime me. Hold on.
No. Before I was drunk, you called me first.
Oh yeah, because I kind of had to ask you about some shit about my dogs. You were feeding my dogs. That was late at night. But no, I'm talking about like at 2 a.m. You called me. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, oh, shit. It's 2
in the morning.
It was
like 1.
It was 2.
It was 2 over there.
Yeah. No, okay. Yes. Yeah. It was 2 a.m. over here. No. Yes, you're right. I mean, it was.
No, it was 2 over here.
2 over here.
No, I didn't call him when I got to the house.
Yes, you did.
No, I called Oh no.
No. 1 a.m. here.
2 over there. Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter. You called me late at night, and I'm like,
God.
what the fuck happened? So I woke up and shit. I'm like, oh fuck.
He was not asleep.
I wasn't like.
He was
very
awake
much
because he was texting me.
Yeah. What doesn't matter? The whole point,
answer.
what I'm trying to get to, god damn, this is drawn out. The whole point I'm trying to get to is that I hadn't really slept well, so I fell asleep like at 2, woke up like at 4:15. So that had a lot to do with me snoring.
But even
we literally went on this tangent just to explain why I was snoring so fucking loud.
But she should have like told you like, hey, like yours because you're snoring really loud. Not embarrass you in front of like all these other people.
Yeah, I mean it was I was mortified. Like I was like, I am not sleeping another fucking lick on any flight ever in my life. Like she scarred my ass.
You better than me. I'd have been like, oh, I'm snoring. I don't care. Right back to sleep.
Yeah, and like I don't snore on the plane, but I go.
Flight. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I like my head drops forward. Like I try to sleep like that. I always get the middle seat.
Yeah.
Always get the middle. I always give my friends the aisle seat and the window seat, and I'm always in the middle. So my head's always like this.
Bro, you gotta start being a bad friend and doing things for yourself. You know?
I'm a good friend, and I'm
I know you
good person.
Oh, she's a
Not
good
anymore.
person.
Not anymore. It's crazy.
I'm getting that window seat.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, what are we doing on time? How are we on time?
We had like 20 minutes.
I started late.
Oh, yeah, Rick. We had like 20 minutes, I want to say.
I'm at 8 minutes.
What? No, it's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's been way longer than that. Okay, all right. So, look, I'm going to end with one more subject. Maybe 2 more
You can't check on the computer?
No.
Nah, it doesn't tell him.
No.
I thought about that too. We need to probably buy like a clock for Eric and then just when he hits record, we just hit start.
And then I forget about that too.
You forget about it. Shit. No, we'll figure it out. We're ironing out.
It's like 10 more minutes.
This is what, episode 8? We're ironing shit out. You know what I mean?
I can check on the camera.
Nah, we're good. We're good.
Just check.
So we fucking. I guess it really doesn't matter what time it is.
No.
Why?
I mean, we could just talk. We can go for fucking 2 hours if you want.
Yeah, we really could.
I'm hungry.
I have food waiting for me.
Food. Yeah, we know you have food waiting for you. That's why we fucked it up the first time, Eric. So we we were like, what, like 20 minutes in?
Yeah, I want to say we're at least like 15 minutes in.
15 to 20 minutes in. It was like a whole different topic he walked in.
Yeah. When I first started the podcast, when it was just like me and Sunny and Eric, I told them, I said, be prepared. It's going to happen. One of these days,
we're going to record a whole episode and
something's going to be fucked. Either the audio's not going to be good, the video's not going to be something, whatever. And then we're like, well, hopefully not. Like, we'll just be more careful.
And the first time that Eric decided to ditch us, we thought that it deleted completely. And we had gone, like, that was, like, our longest episode, like 50 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, that's episode 4.
And Louis got up, and then he was like... And I started freaking the fuck out. I was so upset. If
you go back to episode 4...
you'll see it all the way at the end.
I left it in where I'm like, no way. And then you just hear Sunny... bullshit. And then it cuts off but no, it was still recording. It's just Eric's screensaver had turned on because he wasn't there to keep the computer fresh. So it fucking.
But normally when it turns off like that, like it stops. Like it doesn't use it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be in the background. And I guess whatever, like the software we're using to record does record in the background. We just freaked out because we thought we're fucked. Like, that's it. So, but now we're good. So I think we're about close to 30 minutes, but we'll do one more. Little fucking tidbit. How do you, I guess we can make this about like the relationship. How are you feeling about pets?
Pets? I don't want a lot, but I want a few. Like dogs mostly.
You're a dog person?
Yeah.
We got a fish.
I'm allergic to cats, so.
You're allergic to cats?
How do you feel about a betta fish?
It's new to me. Yeah. It's real new. I was like, we got a fish.
We got a fish now.
They got a fish yesterday. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Unintentionally, it's not like I went to go get a fish. Anthony and Davian and Stephanie were not gonna take care of it.
Well, Stephanie didn't want it.
Stephanie didn't want it either. Yeah. She was gonna put it in there with the other, what was it called?
She has that little. She has a little reptile.
The bearded dragon.
The bearded dragon. And it's like it eats things. So she's like, "Fuck yeah, just feed it to the bearded." I'm like, "You're a piece of shit." Wow. No, she didn't really make that joke. She made it like kidding. Obviously, yeah. Stephanie's not cruel to animals. She's we have to be careful. We're being recorded. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, I want to say some really stupid shit, and I hold back because I'm like,
that's the shit that's gonna get us famous.
I should not hold back.
I don't know about that. Yeah, gotta select.
Speaking about not holding back, I guess I just kind of wanted to ask about girl math. That also helped. I was watching a TikTok video. You know that those TikTok trends? Maybe they have them on Instagram Reels.
Instagram.
I'm getting hungry too.
Look, you're a little delirious.
It's like put your finger down if.
Oh yeah.
Put your finger down.
I like those.
I like those. I always watch them through because I'm like, what is she talking about?
Yeah.
Right. So it was a woman, and she's like, put your finger down if this. Put your finger down if this. Put your finger down. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? Okay, what is this? Because I had all fingers down. And I'm like, I'm that. Whatever that is. And it's like, okay, if you had all 5 fingers down, you're probably autistic. And I was like, what? And for the longest time, like every once in a while, like I know like just random facts, like just about nothing, about, you know, anything, just nothing. I would just give you an example. You know, the best coffee in the world comes from South America. An animal eats it, shits it out. They clean those coffee beans, and that is a delicacy for coffee.
I did not know that, and I don't think I want to know what coffee is.
Yeah. Well, it's fucking expensive. But let me tell you, you want to know how I know that?
How?
I don't know. I can't remember where I learned that.
He likes to know. He's always done this, though. Like, forever. He likes to know random-ass facts. He'll just be, like, on YouTube or, like, on Google, and, like, he'll start looking up random shit.
And then it just retains. Like, I just retain it. And that was one of the things that, like, put your finger down if, like, you make jokes to everybody else, thinking that everybody else is going to think it's funny, but really they think it's inappropriate and you're the only one laughing. I do that a lot, bro. So I might be autistic. I don't know. The jury's still out on that. But yeah, I guess that I kind of, Sunny Maria was like, don't bring that up because I don't want to get canceled. So I was like, I'm going to bring it up. Fuck it. We get canceled. Then this is the last episode, guys. Fuck it. So, Luke, before signing off, because we're done, we're tired. Even if it's not 30 minutes, we're going to cut it. I think it is though.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to add? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to shout out?
Shout out
is
I don't know your Instagram.
No, I'm good.
Follow me on here or whatever. You know what I mean? I kind of want to get people that want to shout themselves out and be like, yeah, you know, like only 100 people watch this shit. Like you're not reaching a huge audience, but eventually, hopefully you will. I think more and more people are starting to like watch it.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, I watched your podcast all the way through. I'm like, oh fuck, did I say anything to offend you? Maybe because like I know you from like way back. Yeah.
I have a subject that I want to touch on.
All right, go ahead.
So you know about the Texas Roadhouse thing?
Yeah.
I was at Texas Roadhouse. Something that I learned yesterday. That the rolls, a roll by itself is 227 calories.
Holy shit.
But with butter, 2 of them can amount to a Big Mac.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Like
what?
1,000 calories?
Yeah. No, it's 500 calories.
Oh, 500 calories. Damn.
Oh,
that's
I
still
thought it was
a
like
lot.
1,000 calories. Jesus Christ.
To a Big Mac?
To a big.
Yeah.
So 2 rolls with the honey with the
cinnamon butter.
I don't use the butter.
What do you mean?
What? That's the best.
That's the whole point in going to fucking Texas Roadhouse.
I don't like the butter.
You just eat the fucking bread?
The bread is sweet,
I
didn't
think this was gonna be like a very like big thing for me to say.
It is, dude. That is. You are a Texan. I
don't like I don't mind it, but I would prefer it without it.
Then move to New Mexico. Jesus Christ.
I prefer it without it. I don't like it. Like I do. Okay, I like it. I don't mind it, but
you're gonna backpedal. If you backpedal any fast enough, you're gonna fall on your ass, bro. You don't like it. That's crazy.
I don't mind it. I just don't. I would prefer it without it.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
And honestly, like now that I don't eat as bad, like if we go to Texas Roadhouse, I'm like, fuck it. I'll just run another mile at the gym. Like I'm gonna fucking.
Oh, I'll eat the bread, but
I think now that you told me that shit.
You're not gonna eat as much.
I'm probably not gonna eat it because I'm gonna be like, God damn, like a whole fucking big. I haven't eaten a Big Mac since like 2022.
You know, you can get 12 rolls for like $3.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like that's dinner.
How do you know that?
TikTok. You might be autistic. With that, we're gonna end it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 8. Luke.
Yes.
Thank you for being a good sport, bro. We stopped the fight midway. You good? You spoke French to me, and honestly, bro, my heart is still. Eric, thank you for coming.
Thank you for getting here late.
Thank you for getting here the second time. This is a really long sign off.
I saved you guys.
You did save us.
Yes.
Thank you, Eric.
Barely.
Make sure to like and subscribe. We just hit 100 subscribers. I literally like an hour ago.
Oh shoot!
That's good.
Dude, honestly,
that's good.
I don't even know if I know 100 people. So we're getting there. We're getting there, baby. All right. Thank you guys. See you next time.